Literally imagine trying to put in a tampon, you black out, you throw up, and you still get up and do the damn thing. Hey guys, it's Sharon. I don't know if I sound congested. I feel like I do. I literally just sneezed like 4 times in a row before pressing record, so if I sound a little bit crusty, don't mind me. But anyways, it's the end of the month, y'all, and you already know what that means. And if you don't, that's okay. I'll explain it to you. So every single month, at the end of the month, I upload 2 types of videos, and this is one of those videos, and that is your period horror stories. You see what I did there? Because like periods happen once a month, and like this happens like once a month. So smart, right? Anyways, that is what we're doing today, but we're adding a little bit of a twist and a theme, and our theme today is your school period horror stories, because school is already bad enough as it is, right? Might as well throw in Mother Nature and see how bad it can really get. So if you want to see more videos just like this, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. Make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, so you have to say my videos, get a chance to be in them, and even get to be shout out of the day. And of course, make sure that you're subscribed and your post notifications are turned on. If you'd like to binge more episodes of this series, I have my period horror stories playlist that is honestly like so many different themes as well, and if you have a specific request for a theme, let me know in the comments. But all that being said, go grab your snacks, go grab your tea, go grab your period supplies that I just have casually chilling on my bed, and let's get into this. I got it during class and my teacher wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom anyway, came back and threw my bloody pad at him. You know, like when you take it too far? I feel like this is when you took it too far. Listen, y'all, I am all for still going to the bathroom when you are bleeding and your teacher won't let you. Sadly, a lot of people don't understand that you cannot hold your period blood in. So when you tell a teacher, I need to go to the bathroom because I'm bleeding, that teacher better let you go. And if that teacher doesn't let you go, you can simply be like, okay, well, I can't control my period blood, so unless you want me to bleed on your stuff, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And then simply just go to the bathroom and deal with the consequences later. I'm sure the principal would absolutely love hearing that the teacher wouldn't let their student go to the bathroom and would rather have their student bleed in class. I think that's enough, is what I'm trying to say. You don't need to come back with your dirty, used period product and throw it at your teacher, because now you really got a reason for that teacher to expel you, suspend you, whatever it is, and now you're gonna be the one that's getting in trouble with the principal, because instead of just going to the bathroom and it being your teacher's fault, now it's your fault because you threw your period blood at him. If the kid threw that at me and I was their teacher, I would never ever teach again. I'm never stepping foot in another school ever again. I'm like kind of proud of you, but then you threw the bloody tampon and you kind of lost me. There's no need to throw period products at people. Got my period last month at school and I hadn't washed my school uniform pants in 3 days. That mixed with my now period, it smelled so bad. I thought no one would notice if I kept my legs closed, but I feel like the guy next to me could smell it. I just got flashbacks to middle school and like PE especially. Having a school uniform is rough, especially if you don't have multiples of your school uniforms. Like, been there, done that. And here's the thing, when you smell down there, that smell is usually bacteria. So it's not necessarily your period itself, it's mainly just like how warm it is in your vagina and all that sweat just creating that smell. So if you're wearing clothes that you've already sweated in for several days mixed with your period, it's gonna be a funky mess and it's gonna be a little bit fishy next time. And I used to do this. What I would do is when I get home, I would take my pants and I would wash them in the sink. Like the crotch area, I would add soap, water, wash it, hand wash it, and then either like hang dry or toss it in the dryer. So that way I'm at least like making sure that the area that's gonna be sweaty and smelly is washed without having to throw a load into the wash. So life hacks. Our school didn't have any trash cans in the bathroom, so I would just put my used products in chip bags and throw them away outside. Well, one day I put my tampon in the chip bag as usual, and when I left the bathroom, I was just about to throw it away when my friend sees my chip bag and grabs it from me, looks inside and screams because she thought she was getting chips. And the moral of the story here is that's what you get when you take people's stuff without asking them. You wanted some chips? Surprise! Have a bloody pad instead. It's a new flavor. You're welcome. That's what you get for being nosy and not asking for permission. Also, bathrooms, especially like women's bathrooms that don't have trash cans. What are you doing? How are you not gonna have a trash can in the women's restroom? Obviously, we got periods, so obviously we're gonna have stuff to throw away. Even if it's not a trash can, at least that little bin where you put like tampon stuff and like the pad plastic. Yeah, nothing. It's like you're asking for tampons to be left on the ground, thrown in the sink, left in the hallway. Like, that blows me, honestly. Like, you should really talk to your school and be like, hey, can we get some trash cans up in there? Cause what the heck? I was doing a high school exam and they have a rule that we can't go to the bathroom without an escort, and I started my period in the middle of one. My escort happened to be my male vice principal, and he had to stand in the hall outside of the bathroom. When I came out, he asked if I was eating something in there because he heard my pad wrapper. Yeah, VP, I was eating this thing. It's called a pad. You ever heard of one? I mean, men are so naive sometimes. And it's funny because, like, men should know what a period is. Like, we at least want them to know of the word period, which, by the way, oh my gosh, I uploaded a video not too long ago. What men really think about periods. Some of the stuff that men believed about periods is absolutely insane. But, like, at least they know the word period. So let's assume that if she's taken a while in the bathroom and you hear some rapping and movement, that it's her period, right, VP? Like, let's at least use some context clues. But also, if I was eating in the bathroom, what's it to you? Who says you can't do both? One time before school, I saw I was on my period and decided to try putting on a tampon the right way. I put it in and thought I should go farther, so I pushed. I decided that might have been bad, so I took it out, sat on the toilet, and blacked out. After I threw up and had diarrhea, I still went to school after. And when people say those with vaginas are the weaker sex, simply show them this story and tell them you are so wrong. Literally imagine trying to put in a tampon, you black out, you throw up, and you still get up and do the damn thing. Amazing. And that is literally what it's like to be on your period. I'm also trying to figure out how you passed out. Like, you put the tampon in and then you took it out, so why'd you black out? Listen, y'all, it's not that hard to put in a tampon, I promise. If you need help on how to put in a tampon, go check out my video. I needed to put a pad on and asked my teacher to use the bathroom, and he said no. I said I had to put a pad on, and he said he didn't care, so I went to the back of the class and pulled my skirt and panties down. I was putting my pad on when someone turned around and screamed, "Ew, blood," and the teacher saw me, got mad, and I got suspended for a few days. Sis, you have got some guts. No, absolutely not. I cannot even imagine going to the back of a classroom and literally getting half naked in a classroom surrounded by students and a teacher just to switch my pad out. Girl, go to the bathroom. That is your best option here. You go to the bathroom, you change your pad, you come back, your teacher's like, I told you you couldn't go. You're like, yeah, well, I was bleeding. I didn't want to bleed on your stuff. Cool, nothing happens. Your teacher says, no, you can't go to the bathroom. You go to the back of the class and get half naked instead? Sis, it's like your ass gonna be suspended. Come on, y'all. Imagine sitting in class and you turn around and your classmate is half naked changing their bloody pad. I would puke. I would literally tell my mom, I'm done with public school. I need to be homeschooled immediately. And if I was that teacher, I'd be like, okay, you know what? I've seen enough. I am also out. My female choir teacher wouldn't let me use the bathroom even after I told her that I was on my period and needed to change my tampon. She still didn't let me go because she didn't want me to miss the lesson. She then got me in trouble for damaging school property after bleeding on the chair. No, absolutely not. Because this is where you got me messed up, teach. How? As a woman, as someone that knows what a period is and has also had periods before, how are you not gonna understand that if you do not let me go to the bathroom, I will leak. There will be blood everywhere. The teacher was, I'm not gonna say asking for it, but like asking for it. She was literally begging for her chair to be full of blood and covered in blood and completely damaged. And at that point, it's not my fault. It really truly is not my fault. It is not even my vagina's fault. It is your fault because I told you and I warned you Niagara Falls is about to release the biggest load ever and you still won't let me go to the bathroom. Okay, girl. You deal with the consequences. Again, if your teacher's not letting you go, just go. Is a lesson really more important than you being soaked in your own period blood and having period blood on your underwear, your jeans, your pants, and your seat, and spend the rest of the school day with that because your teacher didn't want you to miss the lesson? Absolutely not. Girl, you can give me the spark notes of the lesson later, please. Especially choir. My tampon fell out, a girl picked it up, waved it around asking, whose is it? And as I was trying to get it back, she threw it right on a girl's face. Then I was the one who got blamed for it and got suspended. My parents couldn't do anything, so is it like a new tampon? Or like a used dirty tampon that just like slid out of your hoo-ha onto the ground? Because then I ask, what kind of sick girl would look at a bloody tampon on the ground, pick it up, wave it around like it's a freaking flag, it's the 4th of July, and then yeet it at someone's face? waist. That girl has got issues, and I'm so surprised that that girl was not the one that was blamed. There is a difference between an accident where I drop my tampon or my tampon falls out, which I don't understand how your tampon fell out of you, first of all, but I digress. There's a difference between it happening accidentally and someone picking it up on purpose, waving it around on purpose, and yeeting it on purpose. So simply, I would switch schools. You want to be funny like that? Okay, let's have a real laugh. I had recently gotten my period, and my favorite pair of trousers were these white ones. I had gotten it at school, but I didn't realize until the end of the day when a complete stranger said I was bleeding. I asked my friends why they didn't tell me, and they said they didn't want to embarrass me. Listen, I get why you might not want to embarrass someone by telling them, hey, you have a blood stain. I would rather someone tell me and face that small, tiniest possibility of getting embarrassed than going the entire day with not a single person telling me and everyone and their mother seeing it. If I'm aware of it, I can do something about it. And that's what matters most. I also don't think everyone's gonna get embarrassed about telling them you have a period stain. Me personally, I would be like, oh snap, thank you. And I wouldn't be embarrassed. I would simply cover it up and prevent it, right? Me finding out I had a period stain the entire day, I'm gonna get home, see it, and think, oh my gosh, who saw that? How long has that been there? When did it get there? And I'm just gonna have a complete mental freak out and panic. You don't have to be embarrassed, but also if you can prevent someone from feeling embarrassed, do it. I'm not saying you need new friends, but you need better friends. And now I want to know, you tell me in the comments below, if you saw a complete stranger and they had a period stain, would you tell them yes or no? This is the real test right here. Also, life hack, if you're gonna wear white and you might be getting your period, wear underwear, wear like booty shorts or like Spanx or something, maybe even wear leggings and then wear your underwear. I'm talking about layers, y'all. Layers! So it is difficult for that blood to get through every single layer onto your white pants or shorts. You're welcome. It might be really hot, but like, at least you're not staining your white pants. Or the OG lesson on this channel, don't wear white. It was our homecoming softball game and I bled through my white softball pants in the middle of pitching in front of my entire school. My boyfriend at the time ran onto the field and gave me his sweatshirt to wrap around my waist. Too bad he cheated on me 5 times. I feel bad for laughing, but you really can't have it all. First of all, you can't even pick what you're wearing because you have a sport uniform, so you have to wear white whether you like it or not while on your period. So you already lost there. But then the universe is like, but wait, here's a wonderful boyfriend that is gonna run out on the field in front of everyone and cover your stain up so you can still go on and play your game and win and score and do all that softball does. But wait, you can't stop there. He has to cheat on you. Not once, not twice, 5 freaking times. Thank you, universe. I got the message. You do not like me. Can we just have a boy that will help you with your period and stay loyal to you? I was on my period and this one male teacher didn't allow me to use the toilet. The next day, I squeezed all the blood out from a filled tampon on his chair. He caught me doing so. So embarrassed. Y'all remember what I said about like taking things too far? So yeah, this is another wonderful experience of taking it way too far, and to be caught by someone with your own bloody tampon. Actually, was it your own bloody tampon? I'm not seeing something that it was yours. It says the blood out from a filled tampon. Whose filled tampon? Let me find out. You're squeezing someone else's used bloody tampon. I will generally throw up on camera right now. No cap. Anyways, it's one thing to grab a bloody tampon and squeeze it. It's another thing to do that and have someone else see you do that. I would have to change schools immediately after getting suspended. I'm assuming you got suspended, and I'm also assuming this teacher quit because that is the last straw. I thought someone being half naked in class changing their pad was bad. Someone holding their bloody tampon and squeezing it like it was a freaking lemon and leaving that blood on my chair. No, I'm gone. Absolutely never dealing with another school or students ever again. Y'all, what are y'all doing? This is getting bad. This is getting really concerning. I'm all for retaliation if your teacher will let you go to the bathroom, but like, all you gotta do is just go to the bathroom. That's it. You don't gotta take it farther than that. I had never even had my first period, didn't know what they were or anything. It was a normal day at school until I went to the bathroom right before lunch. There was blood all over my underwear and pants. I was scared to death. I already had a thing about blood, so that combined with worrying about myself and if I was going to be alive another day, I passed out on the toilet. A teacher ended up finding me and I ended up having a concussion and a broken arm. And this is why period education is so important. Did you ever really get your period if you didn't think that you were dying when you saw that you got your period? Simply because you didn't know what a period was. How are we not gonna tell people who will eventually get periods, hey, by the way, so this thing is gonna happen where you're just gonna bleed from your vagina. That's just how it is. You're not dying though. How do you not tell someone that? How do you not give them a warning at least? Like, y'all, when I got my first period, I genuinely thought like, this is the end. My time has come. If I had known that it was gonna happen and it's supposed to happen every single month, I wouldn't have had a crisis at 11 years old. And this girl wouldn't have blacked out on the toilet, gotten a concussion and a broken arm simply if we had just told her, hey sis, like there's this thing called a period, like don't worry, you'll be okay, you're just gonna bleed a little. But of course, there's more. Poor home sis had to be terrified of blood. You can't win. Like if you have a vagina and you're terrified of blood, it's gonna be like a long life for you. It really truly is. It was after school and I was sat on my bus going home and my stop was first. I got up only to realize I bled all over the seat and all these kids were laughing as I got off. I wear extra layers now just in case. And life hack, you see, extra layers. Always better safe than sorry. But also listen, like at that point, it's after school. It's been a long day at school. I'm almost home. I'm the first stop. You know what? Laugh it up, kids. Because guess what? You gotta spend the rest of the bus ride with my bloody bus seat while I'm at home changing, bathing, enjoying, relaxing after a long day at school. You enjoy that bloody seat because guess what? It's not my problem anymore. And that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. If you have your own school-related period horror story that I did not get to share but you'd like to share with us, please do so in the comments below. Shout out of the day goes to Lauren on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you'd like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. Like I mentioned, this is a series I make once a month, every single month, kind of like a period. And if you want to binge more episodes, you can check out my period horror stories playlist, or if you want more period videos, I have my all about periods playlist as well. So lots of bingeable content. Definitely go check it out because I got you, sis. If there are some requests for next month that you would like me to make or see, let me know as well. But all that being said, make sure you're subscribed and your post notifications are turned on, and also stop leaving your bloody period blood in your classrooms. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.